Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a new moon reading. It is the 22nd today, so the new moon is on the 24th. Let's crack on, shall we? We're going to take some oracle cards from the Moonology Oracle, Messages and then Manifestation decks, and then we will hit the Moon and Stars Tarot just to clarify anything that wants to come through, any messages. Let's crack on, shall we? So first of all, welcome if you're new here. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, oh, great to see you. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's keep growing this channel, shall we? As you can probably tell, I'm very happy I got my ring light finally. Finally. So what we could do, we'll take 3 of each and just see what the message is for the new moon coming in to the sign of Leo. Now, I've had a fair few interesting readings and I'm now seeing it on other people's YouTube channels around this Leo season and unions coming in. You know, divine unions, soulmate unions. It doesn't have to be romantic, but that's what's coming in. So let's crack on. Yeah, so new moons are about new beginnings, fresh starts, growth, transformation. So the first card out is the new moon in Taurus. No, let's say it's a new moon in Leo, but never mind. That doesn't matter. We've got prosperity lies ahead. Okay. The second card out is a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Now, you could have these in your sign, but I think this is just something you've been working towards is about to come to fruition. Show the world the real you with a full moon in Aquarius. Right, let's take the messages and see what else wants to come out today. We'll take that one, and that one. So, with the prosperity lies ahead, we've got support. Okay, so this is something maybe you've been working with others. Or you may need to lean into others to help you with this. Watch for signs. Don't need to read the other ones, do I? And synchronicity. So there's something coming. Oh, sorry, I'm choking myself out with that. With the smoke, with the incense. Okay, so there's something here that you've. It's coming to a closure. Something you've been working on is going to come into your reality. Watch for signs. Watch for the signs and synchronicities. If you've been, I'm going to have to put this up, I think, before the reading comes out itself, or I might have put it up now. I can't actually remember. But I put I keep seeing 2s and 1s, and it was today's the only day I haven't really seen a lot of 2s and 1s. I was seeing 1s and 2s for like 3-4 days solid. Now I see a lot of angel numbers and a lot of signs. I do. But this was just very odd that I just, every time I looked at the phone, I came downstairs from changing my bed and putting away some, you know, just doing like general chores, putting away my clothes. And the other half asked me to send a message to the neighbour. And my phone had been downstairs down here. I'd been upstairs. And I literally, as I, you know, clicked on the phone, it was 12:21. It's just random things like that. Like I come down from having a shower and washing my hair. There's no clocks upstairs. You know, my phone is normally left downstairs. I don't keep it on me literally 24/7. And I came downstairs at 21:21. It's something I keep seeing. But anyway, so look out for signs. Look out for synchronicities. They're trying to speak to you and tell you things. And I think that video's already gone up because I wanted to get it up sooner rather than later. Right, let's crack on. I'm going to take that one. Okay. So, with the Moonology Manifestation, practice gratitude. Oh, I have just seen that that's technically spelt wrong, but never mind. Practice. Find a balance. So we've got a couple of Libra cards here. So again, if you've got some of these in your sign, I have a lot of Libra in my birth chart. And trust the universe. Okay, yeah, I think the new things that are coming in is going to be very prosperous, extremely prosperous. It's going to be something you've been putting out, something you've been working on, because you know it's coming back in. So practicing gratitude is always a good thing. I don't think that's harmful in any way, shape, or form. And just watch, you know, just watch the winds come in, watch the abundance flow. Like you might have to call on some support, whether that's on this plane or another plane. That's going to be on you to figure out, I'm afraid. Please pop a comment down below if this is resonating with you, especially the signs and symbols. So we've got the Eight of Swords with anxiety. Well, there's that finding the balance and trusting the universe and even practicing the gratitude. This is one of the things you're going to have to leave behind and figure out how to move on from. You know, use it as part of your transformation, that you don't get all stuck up in your head. You don't get this illusion of being bound. You know, the blindfold is on, but it can be removed. Then we've got progress with the Chariot. Yeah, there's progress being made. It's full steam ahead. Whatever this is that wants to come in is coming in. It's coming in pretty sharpish. The new moon in Leo is an interesting one, because I have to admit, me and other card readers that I watch, you know, tarot readers and psychics and things, the new moon that we had and the full moon even in Cancer, and the new moon in Cancer and the full moon in Sagittarius kind of just happened. Like there was no heavy energy around it. There was no sort of specific messages that kept coming through. But like I say, I've been having something about the new moon in, what are we? The new moon in Leo, and the sun obviously going into Leo. There was just something about this union coming through, and it's it's been on my mind a while, and it keeps coming through. The Ace of Cups, satisfaction, but it's a new beginning, you know, a new romantic cycle. It can be just something you love, like coming in, this union of what you should be doing, what you are doing. It's coming in, and it's coming in pretty quick. Let's take a couple more. I want to take a couple more tarot and just see what other messages want to come in, because there's just something coming together. So you could have been dealing with some chaos, some overthinking, some anxiety over here. That is kind of something, maybe that's where you've been needed the support from, maybe. But that's what we need to be leaving behind in the next stage. So you've got the Six of Cups with the past. It could be something coming back around from the past, something you've been doing for a while, something you've done a long time ago that you learnt the skill, and maybe you invested in some way, but it never really came to fruition. But the universe is now like, hold on, it's coming. You know, it could be something you asked for, 5 years ago or 5 weeks ago. Two of Cups, you can't make this up. Your cup needs to be filled in order to have the Two of Cups. It's relationships. There's some sort of a union coming into place, and it's starting around the new moon. Now, is it going to come in the day of the new moon? No, it might be, well, we're 22nd today, so it could be the next, I'll put this up on 23rd. I think it's definitely the new moon and moving into Leo. So the new moon in Leo, we're just coming into Leo season, is the catalyst to this union coming in. I'll link the 2 videos that I've done already about this. One was the Two of Cups. Every time I shuffled, pre-shuffling to do videos, the Two of Cups fell out. And I have to admit, when I was doing a pre-shuffle today, I pulled out one of my decks and it had the Two of Cups on the bottom, but I kind of was like, don't get too stuck on that. But it is, something is coming in for someone around a union, a partnership. For some it's going to be romantic, for some it's going to be a support network, finding new friends, a new career, a new path in some way. I'm going to leave it there, because otherwise I'm just going to keep repeating myself, but there's something new coming in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.